If your dryer isn't working the way it should, it might not just be because of a clogged dryer vent. You have to check all of these areas if you want your dryer to be safe from a dryer fire and work as efficient as possible. Number one, this is the most important. As a full time dryer vent cleaner, I would get calls every single day of people telling me, my dryer, it's not working. We can't figure it out. Some even had other companies come. And the first thing I ask is, did that other company go on the roof or check where the vent goes outside? And most of the time, they say no. No one's ever been to the roof since the house been built. It's dangerous. They don't know how to get up there. Well, and then I go up on the roof, and there's a huge piece of lint blocking it. And as soon as I pull out that piece of lint, it starts blowing. That doesn't mean that the whole thing doesn't need to be cleaned, but if you clean the whole vent from the inside, do everything right, but don't get where it goes out to the outside, then you are leaving your house with a fire hazard because the whole point of a dryer vent is for it to make it out of your house. So if it's capped off with a huge piece of lint or a pest control device that hasn't been cleaned, then this could be really bad. And this could be the one thing that's keeping your dryer from working. I had customers that went out, spent hundreds of dollars on new dryers, couldn't figure it out. And I just pulled out a huge piece of lint. If the vent's on the side of your house, that's even easier. Just turn on your dryer, go out there, and see if it's actually blowing. It might just be a big piece of lint or a screen you have to clean off, and then you could be doing laundry today. Next is inside the dryer. Now, my customers always say, "I'm good. I'm worried about fires. I always clean that screen every time I do the laundry." And I tell them, "Well, that's good, but it really doesn't matter because it blocks a lot of it blocks a tiny bit of the lint, but most of it is going to get into the machine, build up in the machine, and then eventually build up in the dryer vent." So there's a couple of spots where you're going to want to check inside your actual dryer. Number one, if your screen's on the inside, lift up that screen, pause this video, shine a light in there, and you'll be horrified with the amount of flammable lint that is inside there if you've been using your dryer for more than a couple of months. My wife makes me clean ours like every 6 weeks because a lot of stuff gets built up in there, especially now because we have two kids and a cat. Another place is in the back. Most dryers are going to have one screw. You take out the one screw, pull out a pipe, you'll have access to a big metal pan at the bottom that's probably filled with brown, nasty, flammable lint, pet hair, human hair, all types of stuff. The gravity brings it all to the bottom. The lint is so fine, it's supposed to be a sealed machine, but the lint gets through it eventually, and this needs to be taken apart and cleaned every single year. If you have one of the old school dryers with the lint tray on the top, the whole back panel comes off, couple of screws, and you could take the whole back panel off and clean the whole inside and have much better access. Next place that you're going to want to check is your actual transition vent. This is very important. This is what connects your dryer to the wall. So if your vent is crushed, ripped, or a bad quality plastic one, you could be leaving your house at a fire danger. The only one I recommend is Dryer Flex. This one is flame resistant and it is less likely to kink up when you push it back. Next place is obviously the dryer vent. The worst clogs I've seen were in houses where it went right out the wall. A lot of people think if it's a short vent, they don't have to clean it, but these could get really stuffed. Or if it goes all the way up to your attic, you have gravity fighting against you, and eventually it will build up no matter what you do. After years and years of using your dryer, there will be lint inside of your vent, and the only way to clean it is with the process of using a vacuum and a brush kit, which I'll leave links to down below. And the last place that you're going to want to check, this is if your vent goes through your attic to your roof, is I know it's not fun. I hate going into attics, but it's part of the job as a dryer vent cleaner. Go poke your head in the attic, make sure everything is connected well. A lot of times when these are installed, they do kind of a rush job, zip ties, duct tape. I've seen it all. And the gravity and humidity and heat in the attic makes it deteriorate. It falls down. You have flammable lint blowing all over your attic, which is an extremely bad fire hazard. So check all of these areas. And if you want to clean your whole dryer vent yourself and the inside of your dryer and all of the spots that you need to clean to keep your house safe, check out this video where I break it down step by step.